Yo! We're just pounding at the fucking content today, ain't we? Cheers. Let's talk about black metal, shall we? So on Christmas Day, while we had a little bit of downtime while I was still hanging out at my brother-in-law's, we're just chilling. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make that black metal playlist now. And then I'm going to really give it a hard listen. All the big bands are in it. Your Mayhems, your Bathories, your Satyricons, Immortal, your Magla. I probably pronounced the hell out of that wrong. So MGLA, because, that's how I work. Dissection, we have Enslave, we have Dimmu Borgir, we have, and now not all of this is true or cult or whatever. Fuck off. It's black metal. Let's stop with this whole nonsensical shit, all right? I'm sure people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just not even fucking, you're not even like legit." It's like, I really don't care. Black metal is black metal. It's gonna have its fucking subgenres and subsects of the fucking thing. It's just like thrash and death and doom and all the other shit. I'm probably going to get shit on for this and for my opinions. I don't fucking care. Okay? And to be honest with you all, because I know you guys are expecting me to shit all over it. I'm not. There's moments in black metal where I'm like, really? Why would you do such a thing? But I've also gone into this with the playlist, with certain records having to be in here and listening and just really going hard with this. I've put into my perspective or into my mind that the production on a lot of the early records is shit. And that was never really my issue on any of these. Vocals, yeah, 100%. But we'll get to that. So what I want to talk about is just I'm not going to go through all the bands. I'm going to go through the main bands that I listen to. There are other bands that I have missed. There are other bands that I quickly listen to, because you have to understand, I've got rankings to do. I have life things that I have to do. And I'm in the process of trying to play guitar here and figure that all out and get back into my Doom thing, because, I'm back on my Doom, Stoner, and Sludge bullshit. So, and that's probably going to be the thing going forward. Let's talk about black metal based on everything that I heard. And right off the bat, we're going to hit hard. What in the actual fuck are the vocals on Funeral Fog by Mayhem? This was before I even listened to the whole record. Okay, I hadn't even gotten to that, but we'll get to the rest of it. These are just notes that I took as I was listening. I just jot these down. And I'm going to go through this and I'm going to kind of bring things up. So we got Bathories, Blood, Fire, Death. That's probably one of the most fun records I listened to. It seems to be based on the vinyl community and the metal community that I see here. That seemingly is the big record that everybody talks about, not to mention the debut and whatever else. I listened to some of the debut. The production isn't that bad, considering what I've always been told, that it was, recorded in the midst of, through a Fisher Price machine. It's like, I don't really get it, but whatever. Here nor there. In listening to other bands like Satyricon, I'm not going to talk much about Satyricon. It's just solid black and roll. That's it. There's nothing fancy. It's just cool black and roll, and that's that. When I listened to early Immortal, the very first record, well, vocally, it's by far one of the worst pile of dog shit I've ever heard. Musically, it's great. Like I don't have anything against it musically, but Abbot's fucking vocals are just trash. Later on, as I get into certain other records, and I believe I'm going to be mentioning one of those, it's not bad. I mean, a bot when he gets into his patented a bot voice, that's when you know it's really really good. I don't have anything against it. I think a bot's kind of crazy, but that's here nor there. Not that you guys already don't know this. McGlaw or MGLA, let's call it that because I don't know how to pronounce it. I was actually expecting them to be this some sort of true cult fucking really sort of high garbage vocals, and I actually got none of that. I got pretty good fucking production. I got really good musical, like the music itself is great, and the vocals are actually kind of cool. I actually really dig those vocals like a lot. Let's talk about the fact that black metal black metal songs that are 6 minutes is far too fucking long. Get in, get out, get your dick hard, blow off the load, and fucking call it a day. You don't need to spend that much time with fucking black metal. Even the atmospheric stuff, it really depends on who it is and really depends on what's going on. But Jesus, there's just some songs where I'm sitting there going, you mean to tell me I have to listen to this nonsense for 6 fucking minutes? If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, well, I'll listen to it. I'll give it the whole thing. When I look at a band like Dissection, Storm of the Light's Bane, that's a pretty killer fucking record. Everyone told me, listen, you need to listen to Storm of the Light's Bane, and you'll understand why. Excuse me. I really dig it. I think it's a fantastic fucking record, and I think if you're a black metal fan, you should own that, or you should at least listen to it. When we get into bands that, without a doubt, and someone wants to tell me about or talk to me about, as soon as they mention Enslaved, I'm all in. I'm all ears. What these guys create is atmosphere, melody, and just the fucking music that they create and the vocals and the just everything is perfect. There's not a fucking I don't think Enslaved have ever put out a bad record. I'm gonna go out on a limb and fucking state that from the mountaintops that Enslaved would have to be one of my favorite bands. Let's drop the big fucking hot take. Some of you might agree, some of you might be completely you probably can't even handle this. De Mysteris Dom Satanas by Mayhem is by far musically pretty good. Vocally, what the fuck is that? Someone should have went into the control room, looked at the fucking singer, I don't even know who it is, and said, no. You need to figure it out. No, dog, that's not it. I'm a vocals guy, you guys know this. That's shit. That should be re-recorded with the same style of production with a brand new vocalist, and it might actually sound really fucking good. Those vocals suck the absolute biggest donkey dick I have ever seen. So I wouldn't even give this a 1 out of 5. It's that, like, I can't even musically, it doesn't even, or put it out with just the fucking instruments. I'll listen to that. The vocals are so horrifically bad. I don't care how true cult fucking whatever it is, that sucks. That record vocally sucks. Musically is pretty good. Now, there are bands that make stupid fucking decisions in all of metal. And some of you guys are probably going to think I'm a fucking idiot for even mentioning this band. Dimmu Borgir. Okay. They had a record with a song on it. And that song is called Progenies of the Great Apocalypse. Now, while Shagrath is not my favorite black metal vocalist, he's got moments where he's got that sort of really throaty kind of thing going on. And there's like he does have a growl in there too. Can we talk about how fucking stupid that band is to let ICS Vortex go, or He Left, or whatever? And when you listen to that song with ICS on vocals, either live or in the studio, on the video, whatever, and that midsection, when he comes in, it's like, oh, what the fuck is this? Who is this glorious man? Fuck. This dude rules. And then they go ahead and replace him with an entire choir. A fucking, looks like a 20 to 30 piece choir. And they suck. Holy shit. There are songs where you should just bring him out just even to sing. Oh my god. Dumb fucking shit. Now, we need to talk about the record. The one where it cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Discog for the OG press. One of the nastiest and one of the craziest little album covers I've ever seen. Blaze in the Northern Sky. I get it now. I didn't understand it at first. I was like, what's the big deal? What am I missing? And then I listened to it. Production sounds almost too hideous for its own good. But it's primitive. It's simple as fuck. And I hate to say it, but it's probably the best record I listened to out of this whole ordeal. And I can just see some of yous out there right now going, yes, he gets it now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go on a limb and start fucking buying this shit, because frankly, my buying records these days is kind of limited to what I want. It's a fabulous record. Blaze in the Northern Sky would be, it's the one where I can go, yeah, okay, you've bought it, perfect, I get it now, awesome. So, when I look at the band, and I'm going to get to, I have a top 4 and I'm going to talk about them. Out of them all, Enslaved has to be one of the top ones. And like I said, I've got my top 4, and you're probably going to be like, dude, why would you just pick those bands? Why can't you just pick some, fucking cult band or some random underground band that really just blows the doors off you? Well, it's because it just didn't, yeah. Emperor. Let's talk about Emperor. Musically, that dude puts out nothing but bangers. Ishan is fucking amazing when it comes to the music side of things. I can't do the shrieky vocals. When it gets too overly shrieky to the point where as soon as I'm listening, I'm doing this. Well, stop. I'm out. I did listen to a lot of their stuff, and it's the vocals that turn me off, okay? And again, it seems very silly because I listen to some thrash bands and I listen to some other stuff where it's really shrieky, but it's not. There's a reason why I can't listen to the fucking metalcore band Knock Loose, because those vocals are just way too shrieky. Music's cool, but it's not even the thing. Emperor, Ishan's got great talent. It's just not in the vocal department. Again, this is all of my opinion, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Again, with the whole Magla MGLA, they're just a solid black metal band. Executes at a frantic pace. It's just, every track that I listened to from them was fucking ferocious. It's just, it's great. It's primitive, simplistic, very much like Darkthrone. And the vocals are very tolerable. I can listen to that band more and more and more. If they were to put out a new record, I absolutely would fucking check it out and listen to it. I think it's great. But we're winding down now, and there's one other band that I really want to talk about. I didn't feel like I wanted to talk about every single band because I would have to do a live stream, and I would have to get other guys in on it, and then it would be such a sort of a crazy thing, and not everybody's ready to do live streams just yet. I know I know Josh and I are gonna be doing one at the end of the month, but that's here nor there. I listened to the record Thrice Woven by Wolves in the Throne Room. They're really good. They're actually really fucking very they're like super good. And the song that I enjoyed the most, that I would probably put above all on that record, was Born from the Serpent's Eye. There's a bit of shriekiness to the vocals, but not nearly as bad as Ishan. And again, I know that sounds bad when I'm shitting on Ishan's vocals, but I can't do that style. It doesn't matter if it's Ishan or who it is. That's just the thing, okay? That's just my thoughts on it. Don't be upset, don't be sad or mad, but it's just the shrieky stuff kind of throws me off. Now, to the final part of this video, let's talk about my top 4. And most of you are probably going to be like, I don't get it. But some of you might be like, yeah, okay, for a guy who just started to listen to black metal. And this is in no particular order, because I really can't rank them, because I found they were all good with each of their main records. Bathory, Dark Throne, Dissection, Enslaved. Again, because I'm just getting into this sort of thing where I'm able to start listening and dissecting and kind of going through all of this stuff. They're a lot easier to listen to in my opinion. And again, it's not that I dislike them, so I want you to understand that. It's definitely not black metal as a whole is definitely not fully for me. But the main thing is, we have to look at things from the standpoint that I'm new to this. The shrieky vocals piss me off, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I don't do the shrieky vocals, but I do love a lot of the music. That is what I will say. I do love a lot of the music. Why anybody would automatically go, hey, I want to buy De Mysterious Dom Satanas to be that excited is silly. Those vocals suck. And the biggest dipshit move of all time is definitely oh my god, fucking Dimmu Borgir getting rid of ICS Vortex. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. But that's it, guys. Is the genre something I'm going to start to listen to a little more? Not as much as some of my other favorites, obviously. But there's moments in black metal where I can go, okay, I can understand this now. I get it. And I'm not just saying that to be nice to my friends on YouTube or whatever. Again, there's really good moments in black metal, and there's some really fucking bad ones. And the hardest part is that the more bad ones that I listen to, it's to the point where it gets where I'm like, you know what? I just can't listen to this stuff at all. And if there's records where I probably shouldn't listen to, let me know in the comments so that I don't listen to them. Because, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. So if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, bell if you want to, wait for more stuff from me. I've gotten a bunch more content out over the last couple of days because I've had the time to do it. And I've put my thoughts down into words and all that jazz, so hopefully I can continue doing some more content throughout the year. Like I said, I know there's a live stream coming at the end of the month, and that's going to be for the ranking of the AC/DC discography with George, Josh, and hopefully, if we can get any word from them, Johnny Mac and maybe Marty Mac. Anybody else would like to get in on the AC/DC ranking stream? That would be fun. End of the month. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if not, tell me how much I suck. Because, again, if you've watched my channel for long enough, black metal really isn't my thing.